What's up guys, and welcome back to another Smite-tastic video. Today we're going to be looking at Janus, soft J, hard anus. If you're watching this video, that means that you've either never played Janus before or you're looking for some build tips. But the first thing I want to go over is a couple of tips on Janus on how to play him. Now, Janus is a really fun mage to play, but he's kind of hard to get used to. His abilities are different from any of the other gods. His 2 ability has a very unusual pattern when you use it. And also, a thing about the number 2 ability is that if you actually hit an enemy with both balls, you do double damage. I did not know that for the longest time. Once I figured that out, Janus became one of my favorite mages. Now, getting back into this, the best thing to do with Janus when you're facing an opponent is to actually go up to them and try to hit them with your portal on the ground so they'll fall through it. Now as they're falling, use your 2 and line it up, that way both balls will hit them. Now that will maximize the damage. After you throw your 2, you place your 3rd ability behind the enemy, so when they try to walk away, they'll walk into it and get slowed. After you use all that, your kit should be on cooldown. That's why it's important to build cooldown items on Janus. If you don't kill them with the first bit of burst damage, the slow should be enough to land a few basics and keep them there where your team can follow up while your abilities are on cooldown. Or if you're greedy, you can use your ult, whichever way you want to do it. But just be careful, because Janus doesn't have any escapes besides his portal through walls and the movement speed boost that he gets on his 3. So make sure that you don't overextend yourself and get caught out in a bad place. Now, that's all the tips that I have for Janus. Now let's talk about builds. Now keep in mind, this is my personal build and this is how I play the character. It may not work for you, it may not work for everyone, but these are pretty well items and I used them through a lot of games and they worked well. I've gotten kills, I've done great, in certain games. Some games I didn't do so well in. It just all depends, guys, I'm telling you. But these items work really well. So if I'm playing Conquest, I'll usually start out with 2 starter items, Sands of Time and Bumba's Mask for the mid lane, with a few potions. The potions is depending on how you want to go. If you want to do more mana than health, go for it. If you just want to go straight into a ward, buy that. It's totally left up to you how you want to start that out. But after that, we start going into the actual items. I will go into the Boots of the Magi, then the Book of Thoth, and then the Obsidian Shard. Those are my first 3 items that I'll actually build into. After that, I'll build into Chronos Pendant for the cooldown. Then I'll build into Bancroft's Talon for the lifesteal. That's the next 2. Now the last item is always left up to you and the situation that the game is presenting. And it could be a number of things. You may need lifesteal, you may need defense. But for sake of this build, I'm going to tell you what I usually build as my last item. And that's the Rada Tahuti for that big power spike that you get at the end. Just kind of tops off that cake. Also, if I'm playing like Conquest Arena, or not Conquest, but Arena Joust, Clash, or Siege, I won't buy the starter items, but I'll actually go straight into the Book of Thoth build. Then the boots, then Obsidian Shard, Chronos Pendant, Bancroft's Talon, and then Rada Tahuti, or whatever item I need. Which brings me into my next thing. I have a couple of alternative items that is very useful for Janus. Now I'm going to put them at the bottom of the screen. I want to read them from left to right. It's the Spear of Desolation, Divine Ruin, Soul Reaver, and Gem of Isolation. These are 4 alternate items that can be used if needed, or if whatever. But if you like these better than Bancroft's Talon, go for it. Or whatever other item that I mentioned, just put it in there wherever you want to go. They're alternate items. So I use them sometimes if I need them. Now, relic wise, relics I just use beads, aegis, and on some occasions I'll use sprint. That's the basic set of relics that I use on basically all mages. And that's basically going to wrap up this video, guys, for us. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you found the video to be very useful and informative. If you want to see future content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you'll never miss another video, because Wednesday I'm going to be going over Raijin. Also, if you've got a god that you would like me to cover, just make sure to leave me a comment and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.